We are learning about the water cycle. You should already be familiar with the key terms and definitions from the Prezi. However, I want to briefly go over this diagram to give you a visual reference and to show you exactly how each element fits into the overall cycle, as well as how water travels throughout the cycle. As we know, the water cycle is a continuous cycle in which water moves between Earth's water, atmosphere, and land. The water is constantly changing between a solid, liquid, and gas. Because the cycle is continuous, there is no set starting or ending point. However, within our discussion, I am going to start and end with accumulation. As we know, accumulation is the large bodies of water on Earth's surface. This can be anything from an ocean to a lake, a river, any large body of water on Earth's surface. From here, this water is evaporated. When evaporation occurs, the accumulation of water is changed from a liquid form to a gas form, and then forms the clouds in the sky through condensation. Similarly, water is also transpired from plants into the atmosphere, where it also forms condensation in the clouds. Within condensation in the clouds, the water that was just taken from the accumulation of water on Earth's surface, through evaporation and transpiration became a gas, but now through condensation, this gas is becoming liquid form once again. Through precipitation, this liquid form is falling back to Earth. Precipitation can be anything from rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Once the water falls from the clouds through precipitation and lands on Earth, it can either travel through one of two paths. The first path is subsurface runoff. This occurs underground in streams, drains, or sewers. The other way in which the precipitation can travel is through surface runoff. This occurs above ground in streams, rivers, or canals. So I want to make sure that I point out that the main difference between surface runoff and subsurface runoff is that surface runoff occurs above ground and subsurface runoff occurs underground. However, despite either path, the water will then travel back into lakes, oceans, and other large bodies of water and form that accumulation that we started with. So essentially, the whole cycle, if we start at accumulation, we'll start here at accumulation, will either be evaporated or transpired into the atmosphere. It will be changed into condensation in the clouds, which will then fall back to Earth through precipitation, and then through either surface runoff or subsurface runoff, the water will then travel back into the large bodies of water, or accumulation, where we started. So now that you are familiar with the key terms, the definitions, and the visual diagram, I want you to watch the YouTube video in the Prezi and review the additional resources as both of them provide more details and information.